Who the fuck is that supposed to be? Is that supposed to be your sister? I don't know. I still would, though. Anyways, hello, everybody. My name is Kashi, and welcome back to Tavern Talk, where we play not only as a barkeep and innkeeper, but also a therapist to the LGBT community. Last time we sent Fable out on a quest, and were joined by this strange gay vampire and his friend, Rhea Frostgrip. I don't know if Frostgrip is actually her last name. I might be pulling that out of my ass. Who knows? But because we gave them some tasty drinks, they're going to tell us their backstory. You're right, Rhea. I did earn it. All right. Picture me, deep in the mountains of Dalvamer, with my trusty axe and a good drink by my side. There I was, minding me own business, digging for the good stuff, you know. Well, where I'm from, good stuff means not so good stuff, but go on. I hit a gold vein earlier and deemed myself the luckiest dwarf of all time. There's going to be one person out there who hates the voice I give her. Oh, it's not masculine enough. Well, fuck you, okay? You don't discriminate. And you know what? She could be a very soft spoken lady man for all we know. Okay, I can't say lady man, but whatever. She could be very soft spoken. We don't fucking know. I had a real big old pile of gold. And then suddenly, this big ooze comes along and slurp. Ray, you can't do that. Rule 34 is still a thing. And those watchers are gonna be going there after this. And gone it was. Kyle, why do you look guilty? This is a very boring story. Perhaps we could go looking for my cape now. It's nearly sunrise. And the sun kills ye? Kyle, have you... Wait, did that change? When did you change? Oh, right. Rumor unlocked. Lost and found. Okay, we need to do these rumors. Did the ooze also eat the cape? Were you guys together? Did you run into each other afterwards? How do you correlate? Yes. No. Oh. Definitely a bottom bitch. Probably pegs him. I mean, what? Anyways, I wouldn't call myself the best warrior. But when that ooze slurped me gold, I had to do something. So I took me shovel and dug and hit and dug and hit until there was nothing left of the ooze anymore. Oh well, almost nothing. So, did you dig out your gold? Did you just dig out a gay vampire instead? A silly food. She dug out me. And guess what he was clinging on to? The gold. Oh, yes, a big gold nugget. Should be enough to get me to Barovia. You can't just say random cities and not tell me where they are, but okay. And perhaps it can even get me a dandy new cape. I don't think so, Sunshine. We had a deal. We did? Please, allow me to ask a question. What was that deal again? I get ye to Peruvia, so ye can participate in your fancy vampire banquet. And in return, I get the gold. But what about my cape? Okay, I'm gonna ignore you two real quick. What do you tell me? Ooh, okay. Oh, I love their dumb little faces. Not your face, you're beautiful. Let's see. Rumors, quests, logs, okay, drinks, stats, infusions, maps. Okay. Doesn't really. What if I click? Okay. Huh, that's nifty. Rumors. Let's see. She's 36. Okay. So, not a GILF, definitely a MILF. Chaotic good. Is strong and fearless with a taste for strong drinks, big swords, and even bigger muscles. Me too, mommy. She despises small talk in any way or form, and, understandably for her, keeps her distance from werewolves. Alright. Damn, Fable's old. 110. They, them. Alignment, neutral, good. Gentle soul. Has severe anxiety. Just a smidge. Okay, vampire. We know nothing about him other than the fact that he goes by he and him. A chaotic neutral. Rhea. Okay, so I was right with Frost Grip. 175. Is a hot-headed dwarf and pretty rough around the edges. And definitely not my type, but I appreciate her design. Anywho. Where did you last see your cape? And don't even bother. It's a lost cause. We looked everywhere on our way here. Fought cursed chests, many-eyed monstrosities, undead goons. And I started to wonder, where in his life did this man put his cape? Where everyone puts their cape. And do you know where I put my capes? Where? In a wardrobe. Oh. Kyle cries a lot. So, you can wear it inside the wardrobe land? What? No. Kyle, maybe we could find someone to retrieve your cape for you? We could? Phenomenal. I could put out a quest for you, but for that, we need a little more information. Good luck with that. He's dumb as fuck. First, I need to know where you last saw your cape. I was getting ready to go to the annual vampire banquet, hosted by Lord Strut in Beruvia. While getting dressed, I realized I couldn't find my cape. My first thought, of course I cannot find it. The cape of invisibility is playing tricks on me. It's quite moody sometimes. Sweet summer child, did you just say cape of invisibility? Which is truly unfortunate when you want to wear it for an important event. We all know how important a fancy cape is for flaunting your vampire status. I did not know that. But now that I do, I can incorporate it into my many fanfics. Thank you, Kyle. Of course. Then, what was the last vampire event you wore the cape to? My wedding. Wait. You're married? Your wedding? All right, everybody, time to take bets. Who wants to bet that it's a man? Again, we're not basing it off appearances, but we're definitely basing it off appearances. When I married my sweet Evelyn, I simply had to wear my most treasured cape. Oh, okay. So maybe we are just judging off of appearances, and he's very much straight. Or bi, who knows? To show how important she was to me. Evelyn. The vampiric Countess Evelyn residing in Marrow Castle? That would be her. I don't know, the darkening of your face makes me think that maybe she's not so lovely anymore. Ooh, bad blood. Congratulations! Are you still married? Question mark. Is that okay to ask? Ugh, of course not. I hate her. Every inch of her body. Okay, sorry, shouldn't have brought that up. It turns out she just wanted. Oh, honey. Spit it out, leech. Oh. What? My cape. Ah, rats. Here we go again. My sweet Evelyn stole my cape. What now? Yeah, I know, seriously, what now? That little, mean, vicious, beautiful beast. Her. That thief of thieves robbed me of my most precious possessions. Wouldn't that be your heart? No, I have several of those on my mantle. I had that taken out centuries ago. But my cape, I could never live without that. Oh, so you had it taken out centuries ago. Did you keep it? Is it on your mantle? Who has it? Oh, sweet, sweet Evelyn. How could you do this to me? I trusted her with all I had. Oh, that's rough, buddy. I see what you did there. Perhaps. Innkeeper. That's your name, right? No, actually, my name is Kashi. No. Oh, my deepest apologies. What is it then? I don't think it's time for that yet. No, fuck you. My name is Kashi, saltiest innkeeper. It is nice to meet you. Names are valuable currency, after all. Okay, well, true. For some types, indeed. But you mustn't be so mysterious to a new friend. Oh, we're friends? Of course we're friends. I love you. All my friends call me innkeeper. Except for my child, Fable. In that case, I shall not disrespect your wishes. Well then, innkeeper. Do you think there's a courageous adventurer out there, brave enough to retrieve my precious cape for me? Oh yeah, I think we're gonna give this to Cosmo. I'm afraid that my sweetest Evelyn will kill me on sight if I ever set foot in her villa again. Yes, I think we can find such an adventurer. We're setting up that search right now. His name is Cosmo. He doesn't like to speak, and he has PTSD. So, where could a brave adventurer find Morrow Castle? A deep past the abyss of dread, at the foot of a mountain range that looks like a witch's bosom, towers the mansion of my dear Evelyn, a queen of darkness, a temptress of men, a flamenco champion of 1467. The right hero should be able to outsmart her and escape with her life. But be wary, she bites. And she may be invisible now. Alright, I think I've got everything I need. I'll write up a quick quest for you. I'm sure you'll have your cape back in no time. Maybe. Listen, I just give out the quests, okay? I can't tell you when they're going to be finished. Or if they even get accepted. I hope so. That reminds me. Not another cursed monologue. Innkeep, quickly, another drink. I don't think I can make it through another tale of woe without some artificial stamina and a whole lot of vodka. I need another lagoon. I'll see what I can do. Alright, making drinks again. I kind of like the fact that it makes you remake the drink rather than it just being like, oh, there it's done. Oh, God damn it. It's so touchy. Oh, might help if I pour it in the cup. Whoopsies. Let's see. I think I needed like a smidge of you. And then a little splash of you. Hell yeah. I kind of want to know what would happen if I gave them the wrong drink. But at the same time, I don't want to get punched. Some liquid stamina for a valued guest. Let me try. You got it right again. I might even last till dayfall with this. Kyle, would you like another drink as well? No. I cannot drink now that I am consumed with thoughts of my love's betrayal. I'm sorry, we could find you a new love. Does it have to be a woman? I don't know. There has to be someone out there who ships this. I don't, but you never know. Oh, it ails me so. Everything ails ye. The whole way here, and you were complaining about having to walk. My bat form doesn't work like it used to. I'm out of practice, and slime weighs heavily on my shoulders. Do you want a bath? Do you want a shower? I could draw you a bath if you want. And my back is all itchy. Yeah, buddy, you need a shower. By the dragons. Could it be because you insisted on sunbathing? Kyle, buddy, do you want to tell me what sunbathing is? Oh, right. Innkeeper, do you have a drink to protect me from the sun? Perchance, something that would also moisturize my delicate skin? Do I? I'm afraid not. Yeah, no, buddy, I don't. Oh, that reminds me. My Aunt Matilda used to harness the power of a chimera's saliva for sun protection. Uh, Chimera? Okay, vampire sunscreen. That's weird, but we can work with that. A thing, a beast made out of several animals, and got 3 heads and all, made by the dragons to guard Gaia. Likes to eat people for breakfast. I'm aware. I just didn't know its saliva could be so useful. Ah, if only I hadn't eaten that delectable bear chimera in the Scarlet Caves. I could have asked it for a sample of its saliva. Yeah, amongst other things. What? I'm sure that would have gone over well. Actually, I might know where to find one. Really? Will you get it for me then? No. Oh, what? Why are you looking at me like that? Miss Frostgrip, dearest Rhea, perhaps we can alter our deal. Oh, nay, forget it. I ain't going. With nothing on me but a shovel and ooze goop, I'd be no match for such a beast. No problem. I can make it another quest for my trusted board. And when will it be done? Dude, I've already told you, I just put him up there. I don't know. That's all I know, buddy. But tell me, when can I walk among mortals in the glistening sunlight once more? Dude, why do you want to walk around people? People suck. As soon as a fearless adventurer picks it up and succeeds, especially that last part. Splendid. Did you hear that? A quest just for me. Let's leave it at 2. All right, so more information about Kyle. All right. Still doesn't show an age. A peculiar visitor looking everywhere for his beloved cape. However, it seems that he has definitely lost more than just that. Possibly also a few of his memories and his marbles. Sucks to suck, buddy. Women will do that to you. Say, innkeep, while we wait for someone to do this work for him, do ye perhaps have a room or two? Of course. Holy shit, we finally have a customer. Possibly. A room without sunlight. Wouldn't want Snow White and to go up in flames over there. A sure thing. I've got a couple barred up rooms. You can stay there. How much? You can pay when you. Dude, no! That'll be 2 gold a night. Pay up front. Grand. Seems like they gave you a more personality than usual. And keep it up. And maybe you'll become a real boy one day. First of all, fuck you. I am a real boy. Thank you. Enjoy your stay. You too, a tasty creature. Okay, I actually like tasty creature more than food. So, you know, you can keep calling me that. Let's see. We need to make a new quest. Nope, we don't need you right now. Uh, okay. Hmm. Introduce from mice or. Okay, so we need a chimera, not a hydra. Um, Do okay. We need a. Let's see. I guess. Uh, anything that has to do with chimeras. Okay, we don't need a Hydra. Uh, that was for later. Okay, maybe we should do the vampire one first. It's looking for a cape. One thing. Yes? Maybe? Excellent. Hey there, Evelyn. On a mild summer morning, a senile vampire came to look for his cape of invisibility at the Wayfarer's Inn. After steady questioning, the innkeeper uncovered that he lost his cape at his wedding, where his ex-wife, Countess Evelyn, stole it from him. She resides at the foot of the Witch's Wrath Peak. Venture to the peak and dare to retrieve the long-lost cape. But beware, she might be invisible. Hell yeah. Okay, we need to do another one. Don't care about you. Uh, Chimera. To do a Banshee, don't need you. According to Hydra, a Chimera's hatred. Okay. Until sunrise. Hell yeah. Also, I love him. It's so derpy. Hell yeah, we have successfully finished day 2. I am so proud of us. I hope Fable's okay. Act 1, The Wayfarer's Inn. Part 3, New Friends and Former Enemies. 59th of the Wake. Alright, let's see who's gonna take what. My shipment of infusions finally arrived this morning. I now have access to some fake crystals and frozen pine cones. Buddy, I can go outside right now and get you some frozen pine cones. How much you need? Together with Fable's Phoenix chilies, I have 3 infusions now. Don't know what that means, but alright. I'll unpack them later when I have some time. I have a feeling they'll be of use soon. Hey, Lynn. Fable! I love you. So, innkeep, a drink for me and this lanky pal. Oh, are you guys buds? Are you friends? I'm so proud of you, Fable. It's good to see you too, Lynn. She meant to say, please. Welcome back, Fable. You look alive. Thank you. I am. That seems like a given. I'm just happy to see them doing well. And with a friend. I'm so happy. We ain't friends. Yes, you are. Fuck off. We're not. So you two didn't form a party? I swear to God, Lynn, if you make my child cry, I don't care how hot you are, I will kill you. No. Oh. Then what's the drink about? They may be very annoying, but they did just help me solve a family feud of 10 years. So I do owe them some of your dishwater at the very least. Okay, first of all, that was very uncalled for calling them both annoying and for insulting my drinks. But whatever. You get a free pass just because you're hot. Family feud? I wouldn't call it a feud. More of a miscommunication. No, it was a feud. I feel like feuds implies a certain level of hostility. I was gonna kill him. I, I thought that was a joke. It wasn't. Uh, oh, but no one died? No. Elfie here was able to prevent that. It's Fable. Whatever. Does this perchance have something to do with your quest? It does. I stopped her from killing the werewolf. Elaborate, please. I was going to kill the werewolf. They stopped me from killing the werewolf. What's not to get? A lot. I think he's confused because the quest was to save the villagers from the werewolf. And now it sounds like I saved the werewolf from you. Which I did. Kind of. I also remember you saying you didn't want the quest, Lynn. I didn't. Was there by chance. They were both stealing sheep. Was not. Oh, that angry face. You're so cute. It sure was. Adventuring don't pay what it used to. So, you steal other people's sheep? Mind your own business. How did any of this lead to a successful quest? Tell me. Well, where do I start? How about at the beginning, sweetie? Right. I was born on a half crescent dreaming moon. A little too far back, sweetie. Of the quest fable. Right. The quest. The quest. Traveling there was no trouble. I know enough shortcuts to travel through the Ashen Grove swiftly. I reached the borders of Tregorin right around dusk. The Ashen Grove thins out around there, and you can catch a glimpse of the wide fields and vineyards, as well as see one farm after the other. An idyllic sight. Well, at least before sunset. Do you have trouble in the dark? Emotionally? I love you so much, kiddo. Visually. Do you not have dark vision? A little. I mean, I reckon I can still see more than a human could, but darkness is darkness, and I am no owl. Thank gods. You're already weird enough. Shut up, Lynn. Because once we get married, Fable is going to be your stepchild. So be nice. Imagine the damage you'd do if you could turn your head all the way around. Who says I can't? Okay, that'd be actually pretty terrifying. Please don't. Just kidding. When new fear unlocked. Anyway, luckily, darkness doesn't affect my hearing. Not the normal kind. What? Nothing. Nothing. Go on. Okay. Um, I heard a creaking fence and footsteps that were failing at keeping quiet. Ooh. Your ears are failing at being small. So I snuck closer, and I saw a werewolf-esque shape picking up a tiny sheep. I was petting it. Well, I thought she was going to eat it. So I summoned up all my courage and stepped out of the shadows, and I said, "Good evening, werewolf. Please put down the sheep." I didn't expect them to be entirely in their right mind, of course, but I wanted to be polite, and I thought it might confuse her, and maybe that would help calm her down. It confused me all right. Who the heck sees a werewolf and the first thing they do is greet them? A polite person. Me. Or an insane one. Also me. It worked, didn't it? Because I ain't no werewolf. He wasn't that different. But I'm skipping ahead. To my surprise, instead of a growl, the werewolf, or not werewolf, responded with a "What?" So the confusion plan had worked, but I hadn't really expected that response. So I said again, "Please put down the sheep." And she asked, "Why?" And I said, "Well, because stealing sheep isn't very nice." And she asked who I was. No, I asked, "Who are you? A guard?" I was about to introduce myself when we heard this blood-curdling howl. It sounded like someone had ripped a hole into the fabric of reality and then pierced it with a horrid yell. Please, it was barely a bark. And it made the blood freeze in my veins. I heard panting and heavy footsteps, and I barely dared turn around. You turned around immediately. Shut up, this is my story. And when I did, I stared into the twisted face of a werewolf. Yellow, gleaming eyes, gleaming with jaundice. Sharp teeth, giant claws. He looked like he wanted to eat me right up. He did. But before I could beg for mercy, suddenly something rushed past me and lunged at the werewolf. When I regained my composure, Carolyn and the werewolf were on the ground, fighting tooth and nail. And the sheep you were holding? Obviously, I set it down at that point. Good, good. Aw, so you went to Fable's aid? No, that ain't it. I noticed the wolf's flannel rags. They were blue checkered and had an uneven print. Just like the kind of stuff Uncle Dragon likes to wear. That old fuck! Hey, why can't I say that? It's okay, I can say it for you. Shit! What the fuck? Youth protection. The age rating system is quite harsh, but it's okay. I can say fuck for you. Bitch. Ugh. Anyway, it was dressed like Uncle Dragon, smelled like Uncle Dragon, fought like him too. I was joking when I brought it up before, you know. Haven't seen that old man in years. Was coping about it by joking. That's the only way I can talk about him these days. Oh, I feel sad now. Because of the feud? Yes. He used to be my favorite uncle, but then he changed. Became irritable and angry, distant. Fought a lot with Uncle Fedor. Cared more about the moon than he did his own family. Eventually, he just left, ran away without a word. Left us and Uncle Fedor behind, worried senseless. Until we found a letter saying not to look for him and all their savings missing. Swore I was gonna kill him if I ever saw him again. Always thought he just couldn't face up to his problems. Turns out his solution was to just get those problems as far away from everyone as possible. Idiot. Did you talk it out with your fist? Do you feel better? I tried, but Elfie stopped me. I'm glad they did. Oh, how did you figure that out? Well, she was yelling at him. I didn't understand half of it, but I could tell she was angry and hurt. I tried to get their attention by telling them to stop, but they wouldn't listen. So I shot an arrow right next to both of their heads. It was awesome. My aim was a little shaky, so I did end up grazing Mr. Dragon's ear. But it got them to stop for long enough to start listening to me. I threatened them that if they didn't stop to talk, I would shoot them both. I I would have never done that, of course. But they must have believed me because they actually stopped to listen. Looked mighty scary there, little pal. Thank you. I sat them down and did my best to be an insurmountable obstacle between them. If they wanted to fight, they would have to go through me. That sounds rather dangerous. I'm so proud of you, sweetie. 'Twas. Wouldn't have stopped for them. What? You're the size of a stick. You think you could stop two angry wolves? Uh, oh, well, anyway, I used the opportunity to figure out what was going on. And that's how I found out about Mr. Dragon and Carolyn and the miscommunication. Feud. The feud. Sure, whatever. Turns out that after Mr. Dragon was turned, he was too ashamed to admit it. But he couldn't stop the changes and ended up hurting all the people he cared about. That's no excuse, of course. No, it ain't. If we had known, we'd have helped him best we could. At the very least, would have built a sturdy shed with some scratch-proof walls for full moons. He didn't think that would have happened, though. So he decided to fix the problem by leaving and deal with it alone, and so on. But that only made it worse. Of course, he was too embarrassed to come back. So He just focused on the whole werewolf thing and not any human things or Vukakin things, so to speak. Trying to find a cure, trying to avoid the moon, trying to find a place to sleep, stealing sheep. That's something they have in common. The sheep? No, the stubbornness and the unwillingness to ask for help. But the sheep too. But they had to talk about it. That silent resentment wasn't good for either of them. And you got them to do that? The little stick is oddly persuasive. You be nice to your future stepchild. Had us talking about it before I even realized I didn't want to. Maybe because you did want to. Maybe. How did it go? Fine. We'll take some time to accept his apology. We'll have to see him change first and apologize to Uncle Fedor and the rest. But it was good to see him again. I guess a hug did feel better than a great sword in his gut. Wonderful! Of course, there's still the problem with the whole werewolf thing. Idiot got so obsessed with a cure he can still barely control himself. We helped him realize that even a cure couldn't change what he'd done. That he has to accept he's different now and learn how to live again. I really want to know what that looks like. Like if Lynn were a werewolf, how different would she look? I don't know. I'm very curious now. Of course, it won't be easy. No change ever is. I learned that from you. Oh, my child. But we have a group of werewolves living near our settlement. A small community that enjoys the company of our warm trees. We play charades with them a lot, and they taught me about the phases of the 7 moons and the secrets of the moon signs. That sounds like a bunch of bullshit. It's real. You're a crescent moose. Excuse me. We introduced Mr. Dragon to them, and they promised they would take him in and help him deal with his lycanthropy. That sounds great. I'm so proud of you, sweetie. It is. It's a happy ending. I wouldn't call it an ending, rather, the beginning of something new. So, the end of one adventure is just the beginning of another? Always is. Exactly. I like that. Yeah, you don't either. So, after your heroic therapy session, you two decided to grab a drink together? God offered to spend the day at the settlement, but they don't serve anything strong enough for my taste. Plus, Elfie was dying to get back here to talk to their daddy. Oh, kiddo. Was talking about how they needed to update you on everything nonstop. Would think they live here or something. They do, sometimes, mostly. I had to report back about the quest. I'm glad you did, sweetie. They also started crafting something with the werewolves. Uh, said something about it being for you and keep. Oh, really? You got me a present? Y- yeah. It's not finished yet. But I'll let you know. I promise. That wasn't that hard, was it? Already being a great stepmom. Well. So, a drink. What can I offer you, Lynn? Surprise me with something that fits my brawn. By which I mean, make me the usual stuff. Strength never gets old. I'm so proud of my kids. So proud of my child. Let's see, a quick southern brawler. I love the coloring. I wonder if they're going to make a recipe book for this. Because, every game franchise now has a cookbook. Surprise! Yep, tastes like drink. Not bad. You should do this professionally. Jokes. I'll think about it. Fable, what about you, kiddo? Do you have something that'll calm me down? Maybe even bring some of my agility back? You got it, kiddo. Like a swift strike back to my senses. Definitely didn't bolt it so you know what drink to make. I've had a stressful day. Night, morning, years, sequences of events. Alright, kiddo. You got it. A swift strike. Again, I wonder what these taste like. Like this, I imagine would probably have like a little spicier taste. Maybe like orange Fanta, blue raspberry, that Mountain Dew flavor. I don't remember what it was. It was like it was Mountain Dew, but it was like a purple can. It was like Knockout or something. I don't remember. Oh, for some reason I did not think I made that drink right. Anywho, off you go to our child. And here you go. Oh, thank you. Oh, wow. This is perfect. You look tired. Have you considered sleeping? They do look like they're going to pass out any second. So do you. And maybe sleep is a good idea. Carolyn, do you have a place to sleep? I can sleep anywhere. It's a talent. Same. That's called depression. I mean, it's depressing. I have a room available. You can stay there. Sounds good. Holy shit. 3 guests are now in my hotel. Sorry, inn. I'll count it as payment for your help with the quest. Fine. Later, Elfie. I'll see you later. Oh, they're gone. Oh, don't cry. Your stepmom's just tired. Are you heading home, Fable? Yes. I've been gone for a whole day. I need to get back and make sure everything is still growing correctly. Maybe take a nap first. Yes. Okay, Dad. Did you enjoy your first quest, sweetie? I did. It was scary and different from what I expected. And I didn't know I was so good at pretending to be charming. Oh, you are charming. Have you considered that you weren't pretending? You did well, Fable. Thank you. I hope that wasn't my only adventure. I think this is just the beginning. That would be nice. Do you think I'm gonna save the world one day? Oh, sweetie, with how everything's going, no one can save us. Well, that's a very tall order. Uh-huh. You're right. I'm not cut out for that. I didn't say that. I would just prefer if the world didn't end. Right. But if it does, you're the first person I'd ask for help. And maybe you should ask Carolyn first, but I'd be happy to be a second. We'll see. Let's hope we won't. I like this world. And you have a point. We shouldn't hope for such a calamity, even if it would make for a good song. Or a sad one. Or both. I'm gonna head home now. Do that. I'll stock up on quests for you. I can't wait. See you soon, Dad. See you soon, kiddo. Look who it is. It's Cosmo. Well, everybody, I hate to cut it here, but I need to give my voice a break because I'm still recovering from a cold. But don't worry, we're going to figure out what this douche dick's name is next episode. So, as always, keep it salty, keep it real, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.